We was not supposed to be public. She did that. Remy did that. You know, and I don't even like saying her name because it's more of a thing of like, I ain't got no smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you won't smoke with me. But I don't got no smoke with you. But she the one who put out text messages and put my number out on her page that got 10 million followers. She did that. Putting everybody in our business, letting them know that me and Pap was together. We were a private relationship since around like August, around that time. And I didn't want to be public with another relationship until I knew it was marriage and it was kids.
Yeah.
And that's being honest. So once all that came out, he was like, well, good.
Spiraling into chaos. Papoose and Remy Ma have flipped the narrative on Claressa Shields, and nothing is playing out the way she may have expected. Fans are shocked. Reactions are flooding in from all sides, and the situation is heating up by the minute. Let's get straight into it. After making a bold and vocal entrance, Claressa has now gone noticeably quiet, and people are definitely catching on to the change. It feels like she came in with strong energy but didn't quite land the impact she intended, especially after being checked by both Remy and Papoose over the course of the week. Social media hasn't eased up either. On top of that, all eyes are locked on that track from Remy Ma. And to be fair, the timing caught a lot of people off guard. This didn't feel like a quick attention-grabbing disc.
Nobody should have had any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody.
It came off as intentional, precise, and carefully thought out. People picked up on that right away instead of seeming like a random shot. It felt more like a response that had been waiting to happen. Remy has reportedly kept things calm and collected for a long time, choosing to handle matters with restraint. But now, it appears she hit a point where she felt it was necessary to speak up and set the record straight. That points to the situation building behind the scenes for quite some time, with everything now unfolding all at once. A lot of people are saying the reactions happening now were bound to happen based on everything that has unfolded. As the situation continues in real time, many are questioning Claressa's choice to step into an issue involving a married couple. That alone quickly raised eyebrows, especially with talks spreading about a married man being in another woman's messages. People didn't miss that detail given how everything played out. Many believe it was just a matter of time before things came full circle. Actions come with consequences, and right now, everything seems to be surfacing together. The truth usually comes out eventually. That's why many feel this wasn't just a random distract. It felt necessary. Remy Ma isn't only an artist. She also has a reputation, a business, and a public image to uphold. After months of continued tension and messy exchanges, it looks like she finally hit her breaking point and chose to speak on everything openly.
I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win.
Across social media, many users are describing the entire situation as chaotic from every angle. With several controversies unfolding at once and new claims appearing almost daily, the drama has grown into something much larger than a simple disagreement. The conversation now stretches in multiple directions, creating what many view as a full-scale public spectacle. Adding another layer to the discussion, a growing claim has started making the rounds online. Some observers believe there may have been a coordinated effort to create a negative perception of Remy Ma. According to this theory, it wasn't just random internet chatter, but something that may have been intentionally fueled behind the scenes. Supporters of that idea point to statements Remy made earlier, arguing that she hinted from the start that certain people were attempting to influence public opinion and spread specific narratives. Some believe those concerns help explain why she eventually responded so strongly. According to reports and online discussions, Remy didn't immediately take the conflict public. Instead, it's been suggested that she initially tried handling matters privately and even warned those involved to stop before things escalated further. However, When the situation continued gaining momentum, she reportedly felt compelled to address it openly. Meanwhile, Papoose has found himself facing increased scrutiny as well. For years, he has maintained a reputation as someone who stays composed, respectful, and largely removed from unnecessary controversy. But recent conversations have caused some people to revisit that image and question whether it accurately reflected everything happening behind closed doors. The discussion also ties into the long-standing image of Papoose and Remy as one of hip-hop's most admired couples. For many fans, they represented a strong and lasting relationship. However, Remy's public claims painted a very different picture. She alleged that while the public saw a seemingly perfect partnership, private issues existed that were never visible to outsiders. Among those allegations were claims involving other women during the time she was incarcerated, despite her continuing to provide financial support and manage responsibilities from afar. According to her account, she remained committed to maintaining stability, only to discover circumstances that did not match the image being presented publicly. That contrast between public perception and private reality has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the situation. It becomes even more complicated when viewed alongside Papoose's long-standing reputation for avoiding conflict and steering clear of negativity. At the same time, Claressa Shields remained highly vocal, frequently addressing aspects of the controversy and keeping public attention focused on the issue. That difference in approach has prompted many online observers to revisit the timeline and closely examine how events unfolded, who spoke first, and what may have contributed to the escalation. This is where speculation has intensified. A growing number of social media users have suggested that Papoose may have been aware of more than he publicly acknowledged. One theory circulating online claims he allegedly shared information with Claressa Shields, knowing she was outspoken and likely to address it publicly. Under that interpretation, she would become the visible voice of the conflict while he remained largely in the background, maintaining a calmer public image. Whether that theory is accurate remains unverified, but it has become a major topic of discussion. Critics argue that such a scenario would allow someone to avoid direct confrontation while still influencing the narrative from a distance. Because of that, more people are beginning to view the situation as something deliberate rather than accidental. Many believe Claressa is now facing criticism connected to statements and actions that unfolded publicly throughout the controversy. What some initially described as an alleged effort to damage Remy Ma's reputation is now being interpreted by others as part of a much broader and more complicated story, one that continues to generate debate across social media. What many people expected to hurt Remy Ma's reputation appears to have produced a very different outcome. Instead of putting pressure on her, the controversy seems to have shifted attention toward everyone else involved. Across social media, a growing number of users believe the situation has created more questions for Claressa Shields and Papoose than it has for Remy herself. One of the biggest changes has been the way people are revisiting old claims and past accomplishments. After Remy's diss track gained traction online, listeners started taking a closer look at statements that had previously gone largely unquestioned. In particular, conversations began focusing on the idea of repeatedly taking credit for helping others achieve success, while not necessarily showing the same level of growth personally. That message struck a nerve with many listeners. Suddenly, the discussion wasn't just about relationship drama anymore. It became a debate about credibility. People started asking whether past contributions should still carry weight if there isn't clear evidence of that influence in the present day. Online critics pointed out that achievements from years ago don't always translate into current relevance. While many acknowledged that certain deals and accomplishments may have been impressive at the time, they questioned what those victories represent today. The focus shifted from history to results. If major contributions are being claimed, audiences now want proof that those claims still hold value. At the same time, attention turned toward more recent projects connected to well-known names. Some people questioned why certain ventures failed to reach expectations, while Remy's latest track was generating headlines, attracting attention, and creating momentum across social media platforms. That contrast became a major talking point. Many viewers now believe that references to past accomplishments are being repeated to protect a public image that was built over many years. For a long time, Papoose and Remy were viewed as one of entertainment's most respected couples. Their relationship was often presented as an example of loyalty and stability, and many fans admired what appeared to be a strong partnership. However, as the public conversation evolved, more people began pointing out that Remy played a huge role in maintaining that image. She consistently stood by her husband and helped reinforce the narrative that fans had come to believe. Now, though things seem different, many observers see Remy moving with a stronger focus on business, opportunities, and protecting her brand. Because of that shift, some believe she reached a point where staying silent no longer benefited her. While she may have chosen to keep certain issues private in the past, many fans think she now feels more comfortable addressing things directly. Another topic generating discussion is the belief that support within the situation hasn't always been equal. Some online conversations suggest that certain people may have remained in the background while others spoke publicly, creating questions about who is truly driving the narrative behind the scenes. Regardless of what actually happened, many viewers agree on one thing. Whatever strategy may have been at play doesn't appear to have worked the way some expected. Instead of controlling the conversation, it seems to have created even more scrutiny. The spotlight has also shifted toward Claressa Shields. For months, she remained highly active online, frequently commenting on events, posting reactions, and staying connected to the ongoing drama. To many followers, her involvement felt intentional rather than accidental. Then, everything changed. After Remy's track was released, people noticed a sudden drop in activity. The responses slowed down. The comments disappeared. The indirect messages that once fueled discussion became noticeably absent. Ironically, that silence sparked even more conversation. Many listeners described Remy's response as confident, direct, and calculated. Several lyrics immediately became viral talking points, especially lines that fans interpreted as references to imitation and behind-the-scenes behavior. Social media quickly exploded with theories, breakdowns, and reactions as people tried to decode every detail. Because of her long history with Papoose, many supporters felt Remy's perspective carried a level of personal insight that made the track feel especially targeted and intentional. The situation became even more awkward when a gym video of Claressa started circulating online. Although it simply showed her training, viewers began analyzing every movement and expression. As often happens on social media, a routine workout clip was transformed into another piece of the larger narrative. Then the mention of 50 Cent added even more speculation, creating another layer of discussion in an already complicated situation. By that point, the story had become much bigger than a single diss track. It evolved into a broader debate about image, loyalty, influence, perception, and who is really controlling the narrative. For many observers, Remy's response ultimately changed the direction of the conversation. Instead of reacting emotionally, she appeared focused on protecting her brand, advancing her career, and moving forward. Whether people agree with her approach or not, one thing is clear: the release shifted public attention and left social media talking. What do you think about the entire situation? Has the narrative really changed, or is there still more to the story than people realize? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates and trending stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.